The Wednesday selection, brought to you by Rolex.
Equestrian, in association with Turismo Estoril in Portugal.
Well, this week on the Wednesday selection, we take a trip to Barbados, the Caribbean island that has so much to offer, from the powdery sandy beaches to its cultural entertainment, with events that are the lifeline of locals and visitors alike. Amongst the different sports you can practice or watch on the island, well, there's golf, cricket, volleyball, football, surfing, snorkeling. And in addition to all that, there is a traditional sport as well. And that is going to be the subject of the next hour here. And that sport on this old British territory is polo. The polo season starts in Barbados in January, runs through until May, during which a number of visiting teams make the pilgrimage to this rather delightful island in the Caribbean. To get a real history of polo in Barbados, we've been talking to Sir Charles Williams, whose family have lived on the island for generations.
Polo was started in Barbados in 1885, which is the first place outside of England in their empire west. As you know, India, it started in India and Persia, but Barbados was the first place that the army started polo in the Western world, even before America.
Charles Williams owns Apes Hill Polo Club and has dozens of horses for his team and his polo school as well. And he's still playing, at 78.
Now we have 6 fields, so it has increased. I think if you look at polo as a per ratio of population, Barbados must rank amongst the first. But Barbados is certainly right up top there as a percentage of the population playing polo. Tremendous. When we first started, when I was a boy and my father was playing, there was 8 or 9. Today we have 40 plus members.
And Sir Charles's Apes Hill team won the Queen's Cup 2 years ago. Now he wants to win the British Gold Cup too, with his son Teddy in the team. But in Barbados, he wants to develop professional polo in a particular way.
And my personal ambition, as far as polo is concerned, because you can understand, at 78 I'm in the departure lounge. But what I would like to accomplish is to establish Barbados as the medium goal capital of the winter season in Barbados, and have enough horses that we can entertain a team and give them all horses that they don't have to change.
So here in Barbados, polo is played up to the 14-goal level, with the Cheshire Tour in February and the Barbados Open in April, 2 of the highlights. And there's the Barbados 10-goal polo trophy too. Here's Teddy Williams, son of Sir Charles.
The level of polo played here is maybe what you would call worldwide medium to low goal. We found a level where we're comfortable with, where we have the horsepower and the players to compete internationally.
And among the professional players who often come along, the Scot Jamie Lahardy, a 5-goal handicapper.
I've been coming here for 12 years. I love coming back to the island. I do lots of water sports as well as play polo here, and I just love this island. It's got a great vibe to it, great people, and I always want to keep coming back. So, and it's sunny, and in the European winter, it's a fantastic place to come.
Well, it's sold on us. So let's take a look at the 10-goal polo trophy. 4 teams qualifying for the semi-finals at Lion Castle, one of the 6 polo fields in Barbados, with the final taking place at the Apes Hills Polo Club. Lion Castle Polo, beautifully landscaped development and 64 acres of prime countryside, centred around a world-class polo field and a spectacular clubhouse set in 20 acres. And Lion Castle has played host to many of the major tournaments across the season. First semi-final between First Citizens and First Caribbean. The umpires for both the semis, Jack Richardson and Peter Fuster. And the teams for First Citizens, Oliver Taylor, Bruce Bailey, Jamie Lahardy and Howard Taylor. For First Caribbean, it's going to be Mark Atwell, Richard Gooding, Teddy Williams and Jack Kidd. And the game of 4 chuckers altogether. First of the 2 semi-finals. So away they go. 4 chuckers of 7 minutes each. And when a goal is scored, the teams will change ends. Polo Field, one of the biggest arenas in sport, size of several football pitches. And there we are, the opening goal of this. Amanda.
Well, we've got some fantastic weather, and they've got straight into this match and scored the opening goal, which is absolutely fantastic news. Richard Gooding taking that ball through the post, not really threatened by the opponents. First Caribbean off to a really good start. Good for the home team. Ball goes in again. Starting off with a 30-yard penalty. Oh, and that was very lucky. It hit that left-hand post and it bounced right through. So that was a great strike from Jamie Lahardy, levelling up the scores 1-all.
And after each goal has been scored, the teams change ends. And the attack there coming in, chucker number 1 here, and the second goal for Caribbean.
A little bit lucky there, it just dribbled in through the post. Goal scored by Jack Kidd, well-known name amongst the polo aficionados enjoying the Barbadian sun. Number 1, Oliver Taylor, chasing the ball down the pitch, getting a good turn. It's been brilliant under the neck shot, but it's gone unfortunately back to First Caribbean. They haven't been able to control it. Right across the goal mouth. Oh, and what a brilliant score for Citizens. Again, you can see the flag's gone up. Jamie Lahardy, the devil in the blue shirt as he may become to know. Score sitting at 2-2. Chance for the ponies to have a break, change of ponies.
And away into the second chucker of 4 here then.
First Caribbean, a good backhand shot. Not an easy shot to make, but it was well struck. They've got the ball, they're galloping off a good pace down the field. They've got a good set of ponies. Being chased by First Citizens. Clean strike. Oh, but he's lost it. Ball bounced funnily, but he's backed up by Richard Gooding, the number 2. Slow-mo to see just how that ball picked up and went straight through. Fantastic shot, a really high bounce, shows you how firm the ground was. First Caribbean, Jack Kidd again, 2-3. Here the pace the ponies are going at. Citizens racing on down the field. Still got the ball, a little bit of bounce going on again. First Citizens heading towards it. It's Howard Taylor. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. 3-all. Level again. Howard Taylor, handicap of 0, so he's going to be absolutely thrilled to bits with scoring that goal in this match. A good strike. He kept his head, made sure he followed through all the way through the goal. There's no need for him to do that. It was a clean goal. 3-all. Even though the sun isn't shining there, it's still really hot in Barbados, so a lot of humidity. Everyone needs a drink, ponies need to be changed. Off they go again. Third chucker.
Chucker number 3. The First Citizens are on the move here. And then number 3, Jamie Lahardy, was it?
Oliver Taylor, easy goal. He's got control. He's out at the front. No real threat coming from behind. Nobody hooked his stick. That was a great shot straight through the posts. Oliver Taylor, handicap of 4, so one of the higher handicappers in the Citizens team. There's a 4-goal and a 5-goaler in Jamie Lahardy, so he's playing at number 1. Good place for the striker to be.
4-3 the score, but not for very long here. Well, there we are. 5-3 now. Jamie Lahardy for first Citizens with the penalty.
Pretty straight forward shot for your 5-goal handicapper there. Got themselves 2 goals in front. Fast and furious up to the goal mouth yet again.
The in to out, but not there yet. The defence still fighting for this one. Is that in? Yes, it is. It's been counted as in.
That's Jack Kidd again for you. He's had a good game. He's got the score up to 5-4. Plays a lot of arena polo, Jack Kidd, but you can see he's got his eye on this ball. Really controlled himself in the ride-off there from First Citizens, who tried to just get in front and get that ball, but he rode well, kept his cool. He's scored.
So at the end of the third chukker, then the score 5-4 to First Caribbean as the trade winds blow across this island, right out of the hanging out into the Atlantic. But here in the centre of the island, no thoughts of the sea just now. It's all about the trophy here, this 10-goal Barbados trophy. And here we go again, First Citizens on the move.
And they're putting up a good turn of speed there. Jamie Lahardy, the 5-goal player, you'd expect him to be able to be up there and travelling at that speed. He's a difficult man to catch.
But Bruce Bailey still on the ball and bringing it very nicely towards goal. Yes, no, yes, no.
Oh, and the flag's up. Yes, that means he scored. Now we'll see just how close to the post it was on the slow-mo. It's bouncing, it's bubbling along in, and yeah, no attempt at defence there from the First Caribbean team. They really allowed that pretty soft goal for First Citizens.
Oliver Taylor pushing the ball upfield. It changed direction again, remember, after every goal is scored. Jamie Lahardy with the big one right up to the front, and now it's Howard Taylor chasing it down. This surely is going to be the next goal. It is. It's 7-4.
And that was a really good goal, very satisfying. That the number 4, remember, the naught handicapper, so he has scored 2 goals in this match. Will be absolutely fantastic news for him. Up his handicap a little bit, deserves to play off for 1, I would say, after this match.